morning, my dear students. In the last class, we have discussed about the lesson Nelson Mandela. So now, let's begin with the next part of the lesson. Which lesson is Nelson Mandela? Long walk to freedom. Long walk to freedom. Already you know this lesson was written by the Nelson Mandela himself. Why? Because this is the autobiography of the Nelson Mandela. So here Nelson R. Mandela. R means to know. No ilada. Okay. So in the last class we have discussed about how the Nelson Mandela fought very strongly to abolish the apartheid system, and as a result of that apartheid system he got imprisoned for 30 years. And after completion of his imprisonment, what happened? Suddenly the democratic elections took place. In that elections he got 252 seats out of 400 seats, and he got selected as the first black president of South Africa. First black president of South Africa. Who is the first black president of South Africa? The Nelson Mandela. So now let's move to the next part of the lesson. So page number 17. The column is given here that we should match A statements with the B part. So as we are going through this lesson, we will come to know the exact answers for these questions. So now let's begin the lesson. 10th May dawned bright and clear. For the past few days I had been pleasantly besieged by dignitaries and world leaders who were coming to pay their respects before the inauguration. 10th May dawned bright and clear. On 10th May 1994, what happened? It was the day to the Nelson Mandela to get the oath as a president, first black president of the South Africa. So it was the day. What date it was? 10th May 1994. On this day, it was decided to take the oath by the President of the South Africa. So, for the past few days, I had been pleasantly besieged by dignitaries and world leaders who were coming to pay their respects before the inauguration. Before the 5 days of this particular date, before the 5 days, what happened? The Nelson Mandela was completely covered by, covered by the various dignitaries, respected people from different countries were coming to him to wish him congratulations for his the best work, and that he got selected as a president. So they came the various like representatives and dignitaries and respected people. Those all came near to the Nelson Mandela to wish him the congratulations for his best work. The inauguration would be the largest gathering ever of international leaders on South African soil. What he is telling here, Nelson Mandela, what he is telling that this inauguration would be the great inauguration in the soil of the South Africa. Means that much credit he was getting from the various people of the various countries. See, if we do the good work, then obviously we will get many credits. So, directly or indirectly, if we directly will get credit. If not, nobody will appreciate us and nobody will praise us. The ceremonies took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheatre formed by the Union buildings in Pretoria. See, the way the ceremony had taken place, ceremony took place in amphitheatre. Amphitheatre in Pretoria. Pretoria. Amphitheatre means here a building without a roof, means a building without a roof and arranging the place in front of that open area to arrange the place for the inauguration function, the place which was not having a roof, means open place. This inauguration took place in this amphitheatre in Pretoria. For decades, these had been the seat of white supremacy, and now it was the site of a rainbow gathering of different colors and nations for the installation of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. See what the changes that Nelson Mandela brought to the South Africa. For decades, this had been the rule of the white supremacy, as we discussed. Like 3 centuries ago, means 300 years ago, what happened? Completely there was a rule of white people. There was completely like torture and like harassments to the black people. But when on 1994, when the Nelson Mandela became the president of the South Africa, from that day onwards, the white supremacy changed completely into a people of the democracy. Means all the rights and freedom were given to the people. Here next, and many the many people which were having many colors, not many colors in the sense it may be black or a white, and different races and different religion, so all together and enjoyed in a single place, that place amphitheatre in Pretoria, to celebrate the inauguration function of the Nelson Mandela's presidency of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. Democratic means complete freedom for the people. The complete freedom of the people of the nation. Democratic. Non-racial means not at all any racial difference among the people. They may belong to the whatever the like religion, race, language and color. It doesn't matter at all. So what he said, all people gather to get celebrate the democratic as well as non-racial government. On that lovely autumn day, I was accompanied by my daughter Zinani on the podium. Mr. De Klerk was first sworn in as second deputy president. What happened on that lovely autumn day? See, this season, why the Nelson Mandela mentioned this season means the South Africa is situating at the southern hemisphere. Here let me write southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere. So the South Africans situating in southern hemisphere, and so there will be like totally the opposed seasons as we are getting in the northern hemisphere. So autumn means after summer. After summer and before winter. Asia. This season is known as autumn season. So, one the lovely autumn day, what happened? He was accompanied by his daughter. What is the daughter name? Zenani. Daughter name was Zenoni. On the podium means here stage. Mr. de Klerk was first sworn in as second president. The Mr. de Klerk, who is that? Mr. de Klerk took oath as a deputy president. Then Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as first deputy president. He took oath as an deputy president, and Thabo Mbeki, we will be silent here. He took oath as a first deputy president. He is deputy president. First, he took the oath as a second deputy president. He took the oath as an first deputy president. He was first and he was second. Next, when it was my turn, what I did, who is telling here? Here, Nelson Mandela was telling everything about his life. It was my turn. I pledged to obey and uphold the constitution and to devote myself to the well-being of the republic and its people. What he pledged? He pledged that. Who pledged? Nelson Mandela. After the turn of this Thabo Mbeki and Mr. de Klerk, his turn came. So what he pledged? He pledged that I will obey and uphold the constitution and to devote myself to the well-being of the republic and its people. He pledged like that. What promise I want to give to my people is that I serve them as my family members, and I don't lead them to down again, fall down. So I will uphold the constitution as well as I uphold the rights and freedoms of the people of the South Africa, and I always serve as their servant. It is my pleasure. This all things he had told in his pledge. He pledged like this. To the assembled guests and watching world, I say, what happened again after taking the oath and pledging? What he did, Nelson Mandela, he addressed some the important things to the people who were gathered there, to the people, to the guests, to the dignitaries, to all of them he addressed some sentences. Now let's see what are those sentences. Today all of us do, by our presence here, confer glory and hope to newborn liberty. So today we gathered here to celebrate our success. So from this day, let's take a oath of being together and means not at all bringing the chance to get back to the previous days of the racial discrimination. So we should not at all bring back those days, and from now onwards we'll start the new journey of the South African people. So this was very humble words and emotional words addressed by the Nelson Mandela to the people who gathered in front of their to the guests, dignitaries and the people from the various countries. Out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long, must be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. What he said, we all should pledge that, we all should take oath that we should not bring back the olden days of white supremacy. We should not think of it, and we should not try to get it back. So what we should do, what is the main responsibility is that, so chiefs or those who means the other country people should have proud of our nation, and they should follow our rules and regulations, like good rules and regulations. And so what is our duty? We should be a role model. If the other country should follow our rules and policies, means not in a forceful way, by their own interest, by their inspiration. We should be an inspiration to others, and we should be a role models to our country, should role model to the other country. Like that time that we have to develop and improve our nation, and we should change the thinking of the people. So we let decide and let pledge that we all work together and will bring a great success in the nation. So this all was addressing by the Nelson Mandela to the assembly. We who were outlaws not so long ago have today been given the rare privilege to be host to the nations of the world on our own soil. We who were outlaws, here we who were outlaws means what happened, completely keeping away from the activities. During the centuries ago, what happened? Almost all the black peoples were kept away. Outlaws means kept away, means not involving those people in any activity which were conducted by the white people. So what here the Nelson Mandela is telling here, we were outlaws for many and many years. So now it is a rare privilege that many country people were coming to us, and they want to have a good rapport and good business relationship with the South Africa. So it was a rare privilege for us. We thank all of our distinguished international guests for having come to take position with the people of our country of what is, after all, a common victory for justice, for peace, for human dignity. Here, the Nelson Mandela started thanking to all the dignitaries and to all the international guests to assembling in that inauguration function, and so he thanked them that they have they were interested to take part in the activities of the South Africa. So what the Nelson Mandela did, he thanked all of the distinguished dignitaries of the various countries. We have at last achieved our political emancipation. Emancipation means free from restriction. Here. Emancipation means free from restriction. Free from restriction. We have at last achieved political emancipation, means we are totally free from the restrictions of the white supremacy. We pledge ourselves to liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender and other discrimination. So now let's pledge that we must give the liberty and freedom to the people, those who were suffering from the poverty, the bondage of the poverty and deprivation and gender and other discrimination. So the people, those who were suffering from all these problems, let's decide and let's pledge them to free them from all these bad, illegal, bad activities which affects negatively on the improvement or development of the nation. So the first thing that we should do is that to free all those the person who were suffering from the poverty and gender discrimination, racial discrimination. The main thing is to free all those people from the problems. Never never and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another. See how strong the Nelson Mandela was. What he said, never and never in the history of South Africa, the days which they faced in centuries ago, that days will never and never will repeat in the future upcoming days of the South Africa. That promise was done by the Nelson Mandela. The sun shall never set on so glorious a human achievement. The sun, when the centuries ago there was a complete rule of white supremacy, and now there was a complete change. So we should not let that bad day should come back. This was the request and this was the pledge of the Nelson Mandela. Let freedom reign, God bless Africa. What he said, let freedom reign means let freedom rule. For many years what happened, only white supremacy, only that restriction, everything rule. Now let freedom rule. And so what he said, God bless Africa. So even when he in his speech he addressed all these his ideas, his responsibilities, his duties to the guests and dignitaries who gathered in the assembly. So I hope you understood till this, and read the lesson and go through it, and many new words are there given beside the lesson. So read it once. If any doubts are there, means note it down. Let clarify. Okay. So the remaining part will start in the next class. So thank you. Read it well.